Scorpio. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Hello. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio love reading. Scorpio love tarot reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Scorpio love messages reading. Scorpio, I am channeling for you in real time in September 2023. And of course, you can be here in real time, but you could have also found your way here many months, even years later. And that is because all readings are timeless. This is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here. So welcome means there's a message for you. I'm glad, whoa, I'm glad you have found you're right here, Scorpio. We're going to get right into your reading, but before we do, I just want to mention that down below in the description, you will find all the decks that are coming in today. You will also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, all zodiac, also all sign tarot readings, all zodiac sign, I should say, love tarot readings. And if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings. So feel free to explore if you are inspired. That's way too many. If you are inspired to do so, please remember this is a general reading, a general tarot reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. And lastly, before we begin, I would like to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really helps keep the channel going so much more than, so much more than I can even describe. So thank you so much for that support. Thank you for being here. Let's see what's going on with you and your person. I'm just getting a little bit more energy moving. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show me the cards. Aho. That was very matter of fact today. It's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Scorpio, what is going on with you and your person? Interesting. The Two of Wands in reverse. So there's some problems. There have been problems moving forward with this Pentacle offer, Scorpio. Somebody's on the move. They have been in denial. Scorpio, this is where your person's energy is the strongest. Your specific person, your specific someone, the person you're here for today. Interesting. Look at the major arcanas here on the table. The Chariot card, we see they've been having trouble literally moving forward. Offering this Pentacle, it's the King of Pentacles in reverse. So they're just not... They're not taking something to another level. Maybe you already were there. Something happened. Whatever the case is, we can see that it's not moving or it hasn't been moving, but we see it's about to get moving. Judgment card is telling us that your person has been, they've been in denial and haven't been ready to offer this Pentacle. The Moon is in reverse right below the King of Pentacles. And of course, it's another major arcana. It's Pisces energy. Gemini and Cancer are also coming through. So this is clarity and this is the truth coming. So this is really clear. What is the clarity and what is the truth? We see that things have not been moving. Yeah, there's some worry around this connection. The Eight of Swords in reverse. So they're coming unstuck. Look what's going on here. So it's this King of Pentacles has been holding on to this Pentacle. Or maybe they had it. Maybe there's some wishy-washy energy. I'm kind of feeling that today. Back and forth. Not moving here. That Two of Wands in reverse here. Just having trouble moving forward. This is the energy of love. Look at that World there. That's also putting the World card there. And also putting it in reverse. Telling us that there have been... there have been some obstacles in this connection, and that's not surprising. And that's also a little bit of soulmate energy there. A lot of. The Ace of Pentacles here in reverse as well. So we can see that there's some worry around this connection. But we also see it moving again here as somebody's coming unstuck. It's the Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini energy, and it's in reverse here. This is an energy of Well, yeah, of hope. The person who put themselves here, this is your person. They're coming out of this energy. You know, it's interesting because there is an energy here in the Judgment. Of course, this is Pluto energy, and it's Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. In reverse here, you know, so they haven't really been, we can see that they haven't really been listening. The Page of Pentacles coming right below it after the Chariot card. So we see that it's on their mind. And I want to say again, because this is sort of it's like an apprentice energy. So they're not really sure how to do this. Look at the balance here. You know, it's the Page energy. It's in the upright. It's the Page of Pentacles. And it can be that there's maybe a message they're trying to write, but they are trying to come forward. They're trying to balance some things out within themselves, because we can see in Judgment that, well, yeah, they made a bad decision. And I think we're going to look at it some more too. And a lot of that has to do with the fear of commitment for me, or what kind of, how is that connecting for you is what I want to say. Is there somebody else involved? Let's see. It's not real clear right now. They're definitely in their way. You can see that here. Having trouble offering that. That's the King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury, who, you know, knows what they want to do. And we see that it's the opposite here. But we also see things moving again in this major arcana. My throat chakra's going nuts. This can be a message as well coming through. But here in the Page of Pentacles energy. So they're coming unstuck here. And yeah, definitely trying to rebalance their own energies and rebalance something in this connection. It's like an apprentice energy. You know, it's apprentice energy really to the King of Pentacles, who has been afraid of commitment, maybe couldn't commit, made a bad decision, which is this one. Holding that pentacle back, not following through really here, thinking about it. We see it in the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, look, it's the bottom of the deck. It's the Fool card. This is Aquarius and Uranus energy, and this is clean slate energy for me today. It's the Fool. It's hope. It's taking a chance, and it's clean slate in that it's learning from whatever has happened here. It's learning from the past in this connection. My throat chakra is going nuts right before our very eyes, and the lighting is changing as well. Interesting. So I'm hearing that I need to take this. So that's going to reveal whatever is going on down here. It's the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's time to put these wands down. My gosh, Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. This is the energy of love. It's the idea of love. It's the fastest energy. We can see here that it has been a lot. Look what is in here too. It's the Three of Wands here, of course, within the Ten of Wands. And we see the fourth wand here as well being carried. And all the rest of the wands are in this suitcase. You know, it's like the past energy. You know, it's a suitcase, it's traveling, it's carrying it around. There is a wand of, this is like the, well, it's kind of magician energy in many ways. It's the inspired action. And it's revealing a couple of here. So we're going to have to look at those. And what is that action? I just feel like it's a new cycle here. It's obviously the end of a cycle. It's a completion of a cycle, and it's renewal. Somebody leaving the connection? Maybe. But it's definitely time for things to change here, because somebody, your person, that somebody here in this full energy is coming in here with clean slate energy, which is also telling me that there's some apologetic energy that might be coming through. And we see in the moon in reverse that the truth is coming. And also, yeah, the clarity. So do I feel like this judgment is spinning? I do. Maybe it comes back in another deck. Maybe it doesn't. Because a lot of this energy that I'm feeling here in judgment energy from your person today, as well as here in the Two of Wands, this is the past energy I'm feeling. That they're still in its current energy too, but I feel like that's moving, literally moving out of that. Because we see in the partnership placement with the Two of Wands in reverse that they have not been coming here and making that offer. I want to show you the card. Holding on to that wand, which I think you might have been waiting for. So are you taking it and saying, I'm going? Maybe for some of you. But this is also time to end this indecision, this separation, this not talking. What is going on here? Because we see that there was either a pentacle kind of, promised wishy-washy energy for me too, and not offered. Maybe you already had something going on and it was more about going to another level. Perhaps there's another pentacle involved. Now, when I say that, that's commitment energy, and it can be romantic, but it can also be somebody who's having trouble, you know, have ideas in their head from other people. Third-party interference, I want to say. Can be a location, religious, cultural differences. But it's the little world there. And look at the movement. That is it's almost like the Chariot card here as well. It's like the World card, the Chariot card. Should this be in the upright, Mars and Aries energy, this is that movement that you have literally been waiting for. So that's the wait. We see here in reverse that there's problems moving forward. They've been having problems. I feel scared of something here in Judgment in reverse, and whether that's commitment, another commitment, what it is, giving something up, changing something in their life. Obviously, they're just worried around this connection, and now we're seeing the Chariot coming in the upright, and that's Cancer energy. It's also Moon energy. It's an emotional energy, and it's change here. It's an action. It's a totally new journey. It's also the Fool here. It's clean slate energy. What's needed is here the clarity and the truth, because there has been, well, it's the emotional energy. So not only have they withheld or done something to that pentacle, not following through, but emotionally, I want to say as well, maybe unavailability. That can also be tied to the fact that this is no contact, no communication, or in separation, but things are on the move here. And that's the Pentacle, and that's the Page of Pentacles again. So it's a little bit of, it's like they've come out of this Eight of Swords where they put themselves, not talking, not moving forward, because the Eight of Swords is Jupiter and Gemini energy. Jupiter, of course, is the planet of prosperity and expansion. You know, and when you're here, it's where they put themselves. So they're holding themselves back from that pentacle. So taking it, to another level, continuing on where you were going, choosing you. What is it? Because they're coming out of that. And I feel like kind of a little bit of a dazed, dazed and confused is probably the wrong way to say it. But there's like a little bit of fumbling here, I feel. And that's the head clearing too. This is the Eight of Swords. That is the sword energy. It's around clarity in relationships. It's being more logical, thinking kind of rationally. And they're just coming out of it. So they're not quite yet. And that really, we can see that here, that's the Page trying to get their bearings. I want to say their balance. But come here in that Fool energy. Uranus changes everything. You know, it can be a little bit of a chaotic energy, but it's also about intention. And it's taking a chance. You know, it's saying, yeah, all of this happened, but we're going to learn from it here. It's clean slate energy. We're still going to look at these cards because they're yours. And that look at that. And that 10 of Wands energy as well. That's deducing that 10 to a 1. So that's the new beginning. And it's also telling us that there is the potential here, but there's a particular opportunity that they might be taking, because there is a lot of hesitancy here with the Page of Pentacles and the Judgment in reverse. But again, they're coming out of this energy, moving more into the Fool energy and the Chariot energy, which we can see here. And the Minor Arcana energy and the relationship placement here, the Two of Wands as well. And I want to tell you too, that's also really tied to the King of Pentacles in reverse here with a decision to either leave, to not offer, choose you, choose another pentacle, not offer the pentacle, whatever they did, because that's what we see here in Judgment. But this wanted to show itself in something else. Yeah, wanted to show itself too. And I think the one below that as well is peeking through. So it's the Eight of Pentacles. And of course, well, yeah, it's the Eight of Pentacles. It's the Sun in Virgo energy. And this is working on what? Working on coming out of the 10 of Wands, working on getting this pentacle here to you. Taking this here into the 9 of Pentacles, getting really pretty close to a 10. Interesting. So you were either there in a long-term energy with this person, or that's where you were heading, or it was even on the table and something happened. So they're working on that here. And I really like this because obviously it's the Queen of Cups and it's more Cancer and energy. It's quite emotional energy. It's a very healing emotional energy, and that's what we need here in the moon energy in reverse. So everything that, well, they've been hiding, I feel, their emotions for sure. It's the moon. Also communication, because you've been waiting for them to communicate and open up. And that's what we see happening here. This is the truth. This is the clarity. And that's also really correlated with me with this past energy of judgment. Really, I feel like if they're not already out of there, they're coming out of there. They're working on it here in the Eight of Pentacles. And that's bringing in the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful Cancer in healing energy. This cup is full of emotional healing energy. And of course, the counterpart is the King of Cups, which I feel that energy here because it's somebody, why did they hold back, this pentacle and hold back from moving forward, possibly to something really big? Because this can also be telling us, I know, this little globe here, that there was maybe going to be something quite big between you changing. Soulmate energy in there. And yeah, they kind of stopped it or backed away or whatever happened here. You can see it. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy is the worry around it. And that's right here. Also, look, it's connected directly to the worry, I feel like, for everyone, because there is a fear here in the Judgment energy. Fear of commitment, fear of choosing between commitments. What is that? But we see things moving again. Quite literally, the yin-yang energy here also in the Chariot card. It's the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy and forming and creating a union. So is this clean slate energy talking? Is this more? We need more, don't we? But I'm also hearing that the Queen of Cups is your overall energy. So that's revealing the Emperor. And that's not surprising at all. So it's turning into a bottoms-up reading. And yeah, we're putting the Queen of Cups here, wanting to be here right with the Chariot, more Cancer in energy. And again, that moon energy here. And that's the other thing. That's the energy for me of communicating and opening up here. That's emotional communication. Again, they're kind of stumbling though. Why is that? Is there third-party interference? Maybe. For some of you, it can also be location, cultural differences. This is Emperor energy here, Scorpio. This is Aries and Mars energy. So yeah, it can be that this is an older man that you're dealing with. It doesn't mean that it is, but it is here if you need that validation. That's not always going to be the case for everyone. But somebody who likes things a particular way, but this Emperor has also been holding back their feelings. Look, they have the Ankh tattooed. And that's, well, by the way, if you're on a twin flame journey, that is twin flame energy. It's not going to be for everybody, I know that. This is also the yin-yang energy. It's divine feminine and divine masculine energy here. And there is an overabundance of divine masculine energy. And again, it's not about gender. It's just more about somebody being a little more in their ego with their choices. And we know that they've been hiding their feelings here and what's revealing itself. Yeah, so look, this is just not surprising at all because it really is here again. And it's they're coming together. Okay, where are you going to be in this? Because look at that. That's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's Venus and Taurus energy. And this is the energy of saying, I've been waiting a really long time and I don't know how much longer I'm going to wait. Look at this. These came together for me. They belong together and we're going to talk about them in a minute. But I got to show you. It's interesting because it's, it's where you go. It's Venus and Taurus energy and it's where you've been, I feel, waiting. Waiting for what? For an outcome, for this pentacle. For maybe for some of you, for something really big. It could even have been a marriage proposal, but something really life-changing here that we see got interrupted, got held back. It's a pretty big deal. This is where you've been for quite a while, kind of willing it to grow here, which we also see in the Ace of Pentacles here. But it's in reverse, and that's the worry around it. And this came out in reverse too. So that's telling me that you might be, if you're not already there, you might be thinking about, well, yeah, as we talked about on that 10 of Wands, of maybe moving on. Maybe some of you have. That camera is going to be the end of me. that's willing that pentacle here. And it's the reversal energy of, I'm not sure if I want to wait anymore. I've been waiting for this outcome. I've been waiting for this pentacle. And it's coming in reverse. We're going to talk more about it. We're going to be bringing in another deck. And yeah, I want to talk about this because this is coming together for me today. That's the world there. That's the reversal here with the Ace of Pentacles and the worry around it and the fact that they didn't offer that. That's a direct connection for me. So this Emperor has held back how they feel about you, and they also held this back. That's the world in reverse, which we saw here in the Two of Wands, and that's the delay. That's the obstacles here. It's soulmate energy. It's the divine, and it's also divine timing. And, you know, it's sort of obnoxious to hear that, but it is the way it is. But this is also telling us that, well, yeah, it hasn't been time. Up till when? We're going to keep going and see here, but you haven't been communicating and things haven't been moving forward. Because this Emperor, and again, it's not about gender. This is about the overabundance of divine masculine energy and withholding, taking back, whatever, not choosing that pentacle. We can see that. And that's a direct connection here with why things have not reached, I want to say, that goal, because this isn't finished. It hasn't reached what you've been waiting for. We see that. And maybe for you, it might be finished because you might go. You might be that. You might be taking that wand. It's magician energy too. This inspired action for yourself. But I don't feel, something just peeked out. Was that the magician card? Okay, that's weird. Not really weird, but it just popped out and popped in again. Seven of Pentacles again in reverse. And that's that energy of, yeah, I've been here for a long time. It's directly related to that. Maybe I'm not going to wait around. And this is what you've been waiting for. This energy has slowed this down. It is not finished. So this goal, this outcome that you've been wanting to get to hasn't happened, or again, it was interrupted. And that's the World card energy. So it's not finished. Whether it's going to be a message coming in here, an offer. I do feel an apology. This is clean slate energy for me. And you can see it also in the Queen of Cups. And I feel like this page is kind of fumbling around wanting to apologize for this. For what? Withholding the pentacle, not choosing between a commitment. Because they've been afraid. Again, that's the past energy. There has been a fear here in the Judgment in reverse. Okay, I do feel like I want to keep this. And oh my God, do you see what just happened? It just, this whole, how many are here? Okay, so 3 is the most I take. This is 3 here. We're taking these, but look what it revealed. It did reveal the Magician card. We're going to look at these in a moment. So far, we can already see the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse here. And this is, well, yeah. This is the energy here. We see the Eight of Pentacles that they're working on. We saw that pentacle. It's not the king anymore. It's the page kind of stumbling out of the Eight of Swords, holding it, trying to get their balance, literally. That's also balancing out their divine feminine and their divine masculine energies here in the Emperor energy, because there has been an overabundance of somebody who's been afraid and slow, and there's been a lot of obstacles. And that put you here in this Ten of Pentacles. So whether you were in it, and something happened to it, you were on your way there, it was on the table, that's a validation for you. We're going to look at the rest in just a moment, but the Magician energy is really strong today. Gemini and Virgo energy, also Mercury energy. Manifesting you, soulmate energy. Inspired action, taking inspired action, I should say. The Magician, of course, has access to all the elements, water, air, earth and fire, the love, the friendship, the clarity, the physical relationship, the commitment, the wand energy, the energy of love, and how things are going to go down here. So this is your person coming back in. I do feel an apology coming in here. So is this in a message? Highly possible. And are they working on it? Yes, they are. Have they already done it? Maybe for some of you. And it's directly in connection here. Look at this, to the world in reverse, which we saw in the Two of Wands in reverse in the partnership placement. Look where your Emperor is here. And look what they're doing. Our Eight of Pentacles is looking right over here at the moon in reverse. This Pisces energy, Cancer and Gemini also coming through, looking right over, saying, yeah, the truth. Clarity and the truth. That's what they're working on bringing to you. So this is a message, Scorpio. Is there more? Let's bring in another deck and let's look here at what else came through. So that 10 of Pentacles, yeah, look where it wants to be. So that was the Pentacle here. There's the 8 of Pentacles. Again, we got up to 9 and there we go. Okay, yeah, so it's the 10 of Swords in reverse. That's it. That is the apology. That's the Sun and Gemini energy. This is asking for forgiveness. They're hoping that you'll forgive them. This is clean slate energy. So this is a message for me. Let's see what else is going on. But it's very clearly an apology. Is this a new start? Yeah, this is also a new start. Is it starting over this connection? I want to bring in another deck, but I do see a message coming in here with an apology. The 2 of Swords is in reverse. So this is somebody who has been, and we already know that, indecisive, a little bit confused, overwhelmed. I mean, you see it here in the 10 of Wands, but those wands are coming down. I'm wondering if they need to be fast. You know, is that you also putting them down? Because it brings in these 3 of Wands. Look, there's 3 of Wands here. They're on fire. And that's the Sun in Aries energy. And that's the energy of movement. That's, well, yeah, which we see going on here. And then holding that 4th wand. So this is interesting because it's like you can see all the other wands there. And that's 6 left. So that's 6 wands left in this suitcase. Right? And that brings in the 6 of Wands there, the Jupiter and Leo energy. That's a message. That's somebody getting over their stuff, whatever, their blocks, their indecision, which we see here. And coming here and apologizing in this 10 of Swords in reverse, this Sun in Gemini, because it's been delayed. The Sun is in reverse here too, and there's been a delay. It's been really sad waiting around here. But that 4th wand, and then again, those 6 wands here, that's a message here. And that 4th wand, so that's the question. That brings in Venus and Aries, the 4 of Wands, and that can be a homecoming energy, a celebratory energy, a reunion energy. I do feel that they're coming in with a message. Can it be more? A message is pretty strong for me. And I say this because it's also that 6 of Wands here and the 3 of Wands, and then also coming here with the 4 of maybe you going, which we can see. But this is for sure coming out of the indecision and apologizing. Is there something more here? Is there an offer? This cup for me is an apology. This is somebody who's sorry, Scorpio. This is somebody who's been in their ego. Pride and ego got in the way for sure. What else? Is there another pentacle? Is there another commitment with this person? Or has it just been them hiding their feelings and being afraid of commitment? Whatever that is for you, they're sorry. They're coming in here. They're really sorry. Look, they're working on coming here. And they're moving. This for me is them moving here. It's slow. They're again, like I said, they're kind of wobbly. They're wobbly. I feel them coming out of that, like getting clear. We see that in the Moon in reverse too, in the 8 of Swords, kind of clearing their head and getting clarity and coming with the truth. And that's them here too in this Page energy, because it's kind of an immature energy, and it's also sort of rubbing their eyes and figuring it out as they come out of the 8 of Swords, as it's in reverse here. Because this Emperor has been in some pretty heavy duty energy, maybe on the run, holding back. You can see that in the energy of the Judgment in reverse. My throat chakra is going pretty crazy, and that's generally a sign for me of communication. I feel a message here, but you know, let's get into another deck and see. The bottom of the deck, look. So it's the 6 of Inspiration. That's the 6 of Wands. So this is really highly likely, Scorpio, that this is a message. This is also a message, I feel, of something you really want to hear. This is a message. It can't even be maybe, because look what's interesting. The wands here are represented by this person wearing this long white dress, and that's the color of kind of innocence, you know? It's like clean slate energy. It's apologetic energy. It's new beginnings. And there's two sides here. So it's like 3 of Wands and the 3 of Wands to get us to the 6 of Wands, the Sun and Aries on both sides here. And that's teamwork. That 3 of Wands energy that's coming from each side is you working together. It's expansion, it's communication, and it's also moving forward. So a message, yes. Can it be more? Of course. Okay, so we're going to keep that, and I'm not keeping anything else. I'm not looking. That's yours. It's the 5 of Wands. Yeah, so that's getting over these obstacles right here. Look at that. There they are. The 5 of Wands. That's the Saturn and Leo energy, and those are the obstacles. Those are the challenges. By the way, for some of you, and there's I think those are not yours. For some of you, there may have been some games here. You can see the Emperor literally playing here with a chess piece. And that also is coming through the 5 of Wands. But I'm going to tell you, it's pretty clear that they're on the move. They're working on coming. They're definitely working on a message. And we can see that they're also overcoming that here in the 6 of Wands. And for some of you, that might mean as well that there is, like a meeting, I feel. But it's not just about physically seeing each other. You know, that can be, it can't be, because it's a message for me. It's also just about being in the same state of mind, like wanting to communicate here, wanting to work together, wanting to, I feel like, communicate, talk. Is it more? Let's see. And are any of these yours? This is yours. Okay, there's the 3 of Wands. It's the 3 of inspiration in this deck. Yeah, look at this. Because my throat chakra is going crazy. So the 3 of Wands has really been all over already today. It came through weirdly here in the 10 of Wands. And again, kind of got all broken down here. The 3, the 4, the 6 in the suitcase. That message, the 6 of Wands we saw coming here. The 3 of Wands, we saw that here also on each side. And that's coming together. That's collaborative energy, I want to say, moving toward each other and wanting, for me, this is about communication. And there is the actual 3 of Wands coming in. And, you know, if there's a break here, it's kind of like, well, yeah, it's the 3 of Wands here. It's teamwork again. If they're not lined up properly, one side is going to go down and the other side isn't. It's dominoes. Again, too, it really can be that somebody was playing some games, but that's not the energy that's coming through here. This is about, I feel, having a conversation, whether it's an email or in person. And this is also sliding off. It's the Sun energy, and we're going to channel some more. And yeah, I think I might be asking a question today. It's the Sun card. It's Leo. It's the source. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine. It's a new beginning here. This is the life force. You need the sun, the warmth to grow this pentacle that was held back. And this pentacle that the page is kind of wobbly, holding on to, which we see them working on bringing to you. So is that uprighting the 10 of Pentacles? Yeah. Are you going back into it? Is it back on the table? Are you moving toward there? I think so. But it really is about this. I feel like this conversation will be a very healing conversation, but it's about the conversation. Look at this. You see it on the move here. The outcome is up to the 2 of you. You have free will. Your person has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future is not fixed. We see here that it's been really very delayed, and we see that it's dependent on the truth, the clarity that is coming and bringing this truth. There's the infinity symbol, by the way. And that's, of course, that's connecting us to twin flame energy for some of you, but that's an infinity symbol too. It's infinite love, infinite possibilities. It's also balance, and it connects us to Libra with the truth and solutions, which we see here, in the 6 of Wands. And this new beginning, a happy outcome, the sun growing the pentacle. It illuminates, comes up, it's helping grow the pentacle. It's bringing it to light. It's the outcome that you've been waiting for here. Are they going to be too late? I'm wondering. Is the outcome, have you just been waiting for a message? Because if that's all you've been waiting for, I do feel that coming. But for some of you, it might be more. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is Mercury and Taurus energy. So this is, yeah, this is them coming out of the Eight of Swords here. Wobbly, but coming out of the Eight of Swords. It can be that a message also just comes out of nowhere for you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah. That's the truth coming. That's the justice energy here. So this is a solution to whatever has been going on. This is the truth coming out, Scorpio. It's the truth. I think you're going to be here for it. Whatever you decide to do after. Because I think you're kind of on bated breath in that Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe here on standby in the Ten of Wands. So you're waiting for that. This is movement here. For somebody that we know has been holding back, has been indecisive. What is that other pentacle? It's justice. It's a new beginning. It's an 11. It's a master number. That also comes to a 2, and that's about the two of you, and that's also duality. It's dark to light, making a wrong into a right. It's the Ten of Swords in reverse. It's the Fool and upright. It's clean slate energy. It's a new start here. And yeah, that's also balance, which we know is all over here. We see them literally trying to balance out their divine feminine, divine masculine energies, and also just get their footing and come here. So this is the truth for sure. In a message, is it more? Let's ask a question. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Is Scorpio's person coming with more than a message? Please show us the cards. Aho. Too many. Yeah, look, it's the Eight of Cups coming back here. It's the Eight of Emotions, and it's in reverse. So they're coming back, and they've learned some kind of lesson. They're coming here with the truth. Yeah. Bad decision, holding back, taking it back, whatever. It's the Fool coming back again as well. This is the clean slate energy. Again, it's Aquarius and Uranus. This is the answer to our question, coming back and taking a chance. Really strong apologetic energy, Scorpio. Really strong. The truth here coming. Emotional too. This is going to be a really healing message. Where are you at with this? Because we got our answer. We got our answer. Look, I'm putting it here together. I want to actually look at this card sort of flying above all of this desert sand. You know, it's just dry and like on air here, which is no accident. It's Aquarius energy. And coming here toward the sun, look, the source. There's a path that's been formed. It's like, yeah, I think that actually might be a cloud, isn't it? But it sure looks like a, well, yeah, the illusion, isn't it? Yeah, that's the illusion. That's the emotional holding back. Look, the stairs are leading right up to it, and it's also above this cloud, above all the indecision that's been going on in the Two of Swords, the Moon in Libra, because that's also the Moon in reverse again, and we see that here. That's the truth coming. That's clarity in the truth coming. That's them coming out of indecision here, heading toward the sun here. The outcome, the new beginning, the clean slate, coming back hoping you'll forgive them. This is somebody who's saying that they've changed, Scorpio. And that's also the crown chakra here, and that's working things out and finding a solution. And we really see it everywhere. Also the Six of Wands, and of course here in Justice. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages now. Let's see what your person has to say. What do you want to say to your Scorpio? Messages from their higher self. Channeled love messages. Our flame of love will burn forever. I wish you were mine. So that might, for some of you, have to do with another commitment, whether it's romance, cultural, religious differences, third-party involvement and or interference. It's really hard living without you. Always take what resonates for you. Our souls are connected. Those three are yours. I'm going to bring in another deck. This just rolled off. I am so sorry. Look at that right here with the weight. Here with the Two of Wands in reverse, the Truth coming in the Moon in reverse, connecting us directly here also with the Two of Wands. It's for the lack of movement, for holding that pentacle back. Why? I think you need this. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Have you been posting something, Scorpio, or maybe even getting quiet? Because, yeah, this Emperor is watching. I'm really feeling Page of Swords energy. I hope you still love me, my beloved. Serendipity. We're going to bring in another deck. What do you want to say to your Scorpio? Messages from their higher self, Scorpio. Messages from your person. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. I stay up all night thinking of you. Yeah, that's interesting because I'm really feeling Page of Swords energy here too. Just kind of a nocturnal energy, maybe of somebody who's, I was going to say peeking in, but I'm hearing that it's maybe a little bit more than that. It's somebody who, well, yeah, we know that they've been holding back. You deserve everything. You know that. We know that, don't we? Those are yours, and this is yours. And then I'm going to bring in charms, and we're going to close your reading. I'm kind of feeling like I need to, we're going to look at these. I'm feeling like I need to look under here. Okay, that's why. It's the Page of Swords. Sometimes Spirit amazes me. There it is. It's the energy. It's the truth that they've been holding. They're even coming out of this. They're watching you, Scorpio. They're watching you. Look at this. Getting ideas. They're like balloons too. You know, it's a message also, but it's an energy of rising above the conflict. And I really feel them coming out of this Two of Swords in reverse. This indecisive energy that's been here for how long for you, but they're watching you. That is really very clear. Look. Getting some information for themselves, downloads, but I'm also wondering if they're reading what you're up to. Look at them here balancing. Oh, what do you know? That Page of Pentacles energy. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to bring in some totems. I was stupid to let you go. There is so much left unsaid. My throat chakra is not really recovered. I sound a little bit crackly. And that's always a sign for me. That's also connecting here with the Magician energy, Justice energy. It's a lot of communication coming in. I didn't reply because I'm being proud. So for a lot of you, that's the message you've been waiting for. That energy came through real strong. That might be the only offer, that you're just waiting for the message, because we know that your person, again, it's not about gender, but it has been in their ego. There's a lot of, well, yeah, my pride and ego got in the way is what I'm also hearing. And this is how it's coming through as well. I didn't reply because I'm being proud. So for some of you, this is the message that you've been waiting for, literally here. And for some of you, maybe you haven't been waiting for it, but it might be coming kind of just out of nowhere. And it does feel like it's really what you want or what you really need here with this beautiful Queen of Cups energy. Okay, I want to bring in some totems, Scorpio. Whoa. And then we're going to close your reading. It's been my honor as always. Thank you for joining me today. Boy, these are heavy, so I don't look. You want to see? Do you see anything down there that's speaking to you? It can be that numbers and letters are coming through. Angel numbers or repeating numbers that you're seeing. Sometimes things get spelled out. Today it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Can be initials or locations, M, T, M, and F. Okay, and they're very fitting. There's one number in here, divine timing. It's 3. It's the divine. It's divine number. Communication, growth, expressing yourself. Yeah, this is communication coming. It's really super clear. Look at the change here. Here's the leaf, and I think, is there another? No. However, well, yes, there is, but it's a change in love. Look, that's a maple leaf. So, hello, if you're in Canada. And that's also about change. And it's also about love, the maple leaf. Yeah, things are changing here. Oh, wow. Look, it's a very big D. Okay. And it's a dog holding a bone. Give a dog a bone. So this is the apologetic energy. This is it's the Fool in the upright. It's the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is please forgive me. This is the please forgive me energy. I am so sorry. In the doghouse in some ways. Give a dog a bone. That's kind of strange, but that's how it is. So look, it's a peacock. And you know, peacocks, in order to attract their mate, they like ruffle up their feathers. They're coming in here with an offer. This is an offer. It's a message. But this is also coming in with that pentacle. What happened with that pentacle? Is that pentacle the message? Maybe. But that's what's coming in. It's fluffing up. And that's around commitment too. That's what they do to attract their mate. Okay. Really interesting. We also have a fairy here. This is fate. It's a fated connection. Destiny, a new start. Deep soulmate connection. Look what they're holding here. Interesting, because it's almost like they're holding the world. It's like they've uprighted and they're coming back with what they couldn't do, what they wouldn't do, what they weren't able to do, explaining it at the very least. The star coming in, the star energy. It's Aquarius, of course, and Uranus energy, the renewal, the hope for clarity, which is coming here. More fate energy. Oh my gosh, even your totems today. Look at this foot. It's a really big toe. And that's connecting also with the Chariot energy, and that's on the move. They say in Ireland, you vote with your feet. You know, it's not just talk, and it's not like this or that or taking it back. It's doing it, you know? And it's also movement, and it's travel, and that's the message. And again, it can be for some of you a lot more. I want to tell you about this too, though. Well, in that message, look, it's the key. So that, of course, what does a key do? You know, you put it in and you unlock what? A heart? Unlock the secrets in somebody's heart. Unlock a door. What's behind that door? What is it that you're unlocking? You know, it's a reveal too. It's the moon in reverse. And that's the what's been hidden, the emotions, their feelings, what happened. That's what this is for me today, this key. It's definitely revealing and it's insightful. And look at that. It's the swan and the hearts. But look what is here. It's the guitar. When instruments, musical notes come into my readings, it's a sign of, well, healing energy. It's harmony, you know, restoring harmony and balance. And we see that here also with the 6 of Wands in the upright. That is the energy of, well, yeah, it's like the 5 of Wands in reverse in many ways, which we see it in the upright here. And that's resolving problems and restoring harmony. And that's the 6 of Wands energy. So it's making peace. And for some of you, you might be a musician. Your person might be a musician. It's also telling me there's a strong connection to music. So you might be hearing a lot of songs that are connecting you to messages that you're trying to maybe send to each other. And that's the thing about this. Look, it's messages through music. So pay attention to that. But it's also a message. Making peace and harmony. It's the Queen of Cups. It's this page who's all wobbly, but who Lady Justice here is saying, come on. Vote with your feet. Move forward here. And the last 2 totems are a swan. It's soulmate energy. It's twin flame energy. It's love. And the hearts, look. So this is real clear. This might surprise a lot of you. And maybe you already received a message, or maybe it's coming out of nowhere. It's not real clear energy of coming together in person, but it could be, because we saw that in that 10 of Wands. It was strange how it brought in that 4 of Wands. That energy of celebratory energy, and the reunion energy is here very much in a message, but it can be for some of you more. They're asking for forgiveness, Scorpio. They're really sorry. What did they do? That 10 of Swords in reverse too. They're really hoping that, yeah, you can start over. And I know it's hard sometimes for Scorpio for you to let things go. So this is feeling really like a big deal. Scorpio, what a beautiful reading. I'm going to hold up your totems just so you can take a look. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your reading as much as I enjoyed your reading. And if you do, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This really helps keep the channel moving. So thank you so much for that. And thank you for being here today. That is, of course, really important and really very appreciated. So thank you. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Scorpio.